Yo yo yo, welcome back to the Outer Worlds. I am Flacker, and let's get back into it, guys. The Manosaur. Okay, so we are I think we're in the wrong save. There we go. Here we are. Hey, buddy.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Go ahead. Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
Ew, a cysty pig without tumors?
Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world. Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled... Go ahead. It is my job to keep... I wish you wouldn't say things like that. Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family.
This guy's a
We are all
horrible
part
person.
of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all... This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it. I'm trying to remember 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change.
Okay, that didn't satisfy my mission.
I appreciate what you've done for us. That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. Was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all officials, by all means. Thomas Kemp? I remember him. Had to write him up.
He tries real hard, Mr. Thompson. This is something he wants to do. That'll make him twice as good.
I will give him a chance to impress me. If he knows his way around a toolbox, I may have a place for him in the Holcomb workshop. This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. I was too hard on my own workers. I pushed them to their breaking point. With more hands at the cannery, I expect product...
Stop staring at me. Back to the ship. I've got my relay I need, right? Damn it, wrong button. Guess I can't fast travel with a ship.
Hey, Miss Parvati.
Not today. Just helping this fella. Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome! Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes!
Okay.
I mean, thanks.
I almost said it.
You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Let's go make the ship fly.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is...
It's a respect machine. I can't jump down my own ship without hurting my leg.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate...
Got a couple missions here we'll finish doing. Let's clear them out. Let's put in my skills. Man, I really didn't put anything there. No perk. Spacer's Choice like me now. That's good.
That's the last of 'em.
Wow. That's kind of cool looking. Oh wow. Look at this one out here. It's not in underwater. Oh, I saw something. I'm really glad you don't have a stamina bar in this. That would be horrible. We never did check the community center, did we? Hmm.
We're pretty good at this.
This gun seems really overpowered for my level. This one I killed one of the story guys and got it or something, one of the main guys. Because I feel like I shouldn't have this gun yet. Because honestly, I'm just decimating everybody with it. that was her. I thought that was her. My bad, you got the same helmets on. Melted you to ashes. Okay. Oh, I've got mods for armor, I guess. Increase your melee defense skills. Only have 2. I need more mag packs. Keep using them on stupid little ones and it's not giving me anything good. Sweet, what do you got? $18 for $900. Take 10 of them. Ooh. I like that helmet. I want that helmet. Guns suck. That sucks.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
So much food. Like, does this stuff even weigh anything? It does. I'm gonna sell some of this stuff. Okay, so. Raises my base health. That's pretty good. I mean, it's all shit. Keep bullets. And they last like 20-30 seconds. I don't see how any of this stuff is useful. No reason for those. Anything that last time, I don't really care about. I want permanent.
It's not the best choice.
Buy all of those. Buy all the ammo. Buy both helmets. Badass looking helmet. There we go.
Spacer's choice.
Thank you. I have the first aid room key. Nice. Stun baton. More shit to sell. Feel like that was a quest item I just picked up. Primals. Well, guess I didn't need to buy that helmet, did I? What's the right control armor? Pfft, give me a break. You kidding me? Okay, cool. Got a little shit here. That was worth it. New helmet I missed because I didn't go in there. Plants are glowing a little bit there. One in his office, I guess. Alright, I don't want that. Okay, I don't know why I hacked that. But I did. Hey buddy. How you doing? How'd that not hurt me?
You some sort of freelancer?
You could say that. Some sort of freelancer. Go, go, go. Come on. Can I warp? Yes, I can. Why are these guys still here at the lab?
This was a nice family, you know. No kidding! Look at that! 2 whole data pads! Well, don't keep me in... Ain't that just a... That's a complete...
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Wow, that's cool.
What's on your mind?
It's good experience. Okay, I'm gonna convince Zoe to return. What's up, dude?
Standing around the campfire is nice and all. Something I can help you with? I'll help if I... The other day I got my... Not much of a chance, no. Mind if... Zoe's living with marauders? Yeah, it could be you're telling the truth. Or maybe you're trying to wheedle me into relinquishing my only copy of The Masked Marketeer. It's a collector's edition after all. So she wants a little peace offering, huh? Here you go. Latest copy of The Masked Marketeer.
Okay. I just bullshitted him, but that's okay. Wait, where's she at? Oh. I can't teleport there. What? She's not dead yet? Oh. Got him.
That's the last of them.
I like selling all your stuff. Thank you. Some more guys than I thought. Ow. That was a good mine though. I heard it beep, I just didn't. Oh hey, what's up, girl? talk to you? Oh, there we go.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? So you tracked me down just to gab about the You actually have it? The episode where Lord... I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to. I'm great at... I got kicked out.
Okay, whatever.
Instead, I've got...
Alright, so that's done. Now we can warp back there.
I'm not in the lightest. We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, Danny? Zoe joined up with a band of Mar- You pretty much... Let me know if I can do something.
Look at that. The snakes come back. Good for them. I expect you've done enough. It is too late, and I'm tired of talking. Leave me be. Got nothing to say to you.
Okay. Okay. Keep hitting start. Close as I could get, I guess. Oh, what is that? Fucking monkeys. That make me lighter. There we go. Get off this rock. Looks like a No Man's Sky ship. Alright, tied up on my loose ends. Let's get out of here.
Welcome back, Captain. All systems are now operating. received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly no. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll... Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended.
Okay.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? A star walks into a black hole but doesn't seem phased. The black hole then turns to the star and says, "I don't think you understand the gravity of this situation." Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. Take care. I require a...
Okay, where am I supposed to go? How do I recover it? Guess she picked a room already. How would that take me to Edgewater if I'm up here?
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
How do I disembark? Whenever you
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I don't got much experience fixing actual... Thanks, Captain. Did you want to talk about something else?
I don't have two companions. It's just me and her.
Captain. Hey, Captain.
That's not the point. This halfway just knocked out one of my work. Customs and inspection, right this way.
Why does the sound disappear? Oops, I didn't want to buy whatever that was I just bought.
Way.
Okay.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see...
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets, then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford. You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so... Mutt, is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Be seeing.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You're hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now...
This is Halcyon News. We announce a regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to it is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Mana.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good... I've got a lovely... Gracious. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you... Phineas! Real light in the wallet, too. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little... moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the If you should find a secret worth... The more we got the corpse fighting... Don't forget to come find old Glad. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on... You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl. Any...
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for...
How do you do? Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to...
Got it? Inside Voices.
Are they all mad at me now?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Sorry about... Oh, a lot of slogans to keep track. Have a look.
I know she's in there, Mpuru.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastard.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Ah, yes. Wheeler Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? What? There we are. I've removed the lock on your ship in a show of my gratitude. An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
To give away something so important to you.
I'll thank you. It's only temporary, of course. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board. That's the long and short of it, yes. Thank you. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now.
This is Mr. Wells from Stellar Logan. How bad could it be?
Information needed to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
This is Halcyon 411's?
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. Good. Don't go making trouble. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's...
I was just thinking.
Junlei is fine.
Okay.
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Message couldn't have done it without you.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. The ship's groaning something fierce. Plus, there's no time. Sure is.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you...
That means a lot coming from a... It was different. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of...
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just some... We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out. You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? The next captain won't have my... I hope that was a joke, Captain. I gelded that thing years ago. You've got my attention. You're right, I don't. I like to think of myself as a nice person. The board wants control over Groundbreaker. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be... Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong... You've got my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators... Only the board has access to new parts. None. Every time the board isn't helping and my resources... Reasonable, huh? That's the... According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Hold on. The back bays are on a lower deck. Good.
Okay, so go to the back base. Shouldn't be too bad.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
What?
CNP Boris Plot. CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear? You can't keep me out of there.
What seems to be the problem? Not without this. We don't. We take care.
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again? Yes, dearie? If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, depends. What are you planning to do with it? See the lights, taking a show or... All right, I'll sell it to you. But it's... Anything else, dear? Yes, dear. You could always try your hand at landing in Cascadia if you're interested in dying horribly. Pick your poison. Landing pad on Monarch. You don't need a nav key to access it, so it's got that going for it. But it's also kilometers away from Stellar Bay, and the Monarch wilds ain't exactly safe. Might be best to, yes. Suit yourself. What do you want, then? My hard-earned... anytime.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
I'm a fucking do-boy now. Alright, well, let's go ahead and end the video here.
You look like someone who's... We also have a line of...
Restricted stock. Weird. Okay, well, until next time, guys. We'll catch you later.